What's good, family? Today, not so good to be back, but it's always good to have you back. This is something I wanted to touch on for a couple weeks now. And a conversation this morning reminded me to make this video. Bike thieves. Chuck that one. Bike thieves. And family, many of you out there are just giving your bikes away. I don't understand why there's so many people out there who do nothing to protect their pride and joy. It don't make sense. Like, a simple lock, a simple chain, a simple alarm, a simple tracker could do so much to preventing your bike from being stolen, or maybe giving you some possibility of getting it back. Let me just quickly unlock mine though, so I can get moving. I did a quick gulu and approximately 34,000 bikes a year, that's motorbikes and scooters a year, are stolen in the UK. 34,000. 80% of those are stolen from the person's home. 85% of those are never recovered. And imagine this one, imagine this next one. 50% of the bikes stolen had no form of security. Now, a plastic bag over the mirrors ain't security. A toothpick sticking up on the seat ain't security. And for the cost of a decent lock, you can save yourself a whole load of hassle. So, let me get out on the road so I can cuss you lot out. And it's warm today, boy. Alright, let me meet you on the roadside. So, where was I? 34,000 bikes a year stolen, 85% of them never recovered, and 50% of the bikes stolen never had a form of security on it whatsoever. Like, really, what are we doing? Now, with 50% of them not being locked up in any way, shape or form, just give away your bike. Facebook Marketplace, advertise your bike for $0 and just hand it over. Because at that point, I don't even really see that thief. He's still a thief, innit? He's still a thief. But I don't even, at that point, I don't even really see that thief as a criminal. He's just doing what you want him to do. It was not Margate, was it Southend? Anyway, one of those rides. I think it was 7 bikes got stolen from within the crowds. I've seen video after video of people just walking up to bikes, blowing on them, and then walking off with them. Now, you see how I locked my bike up there. I had something on the front tyre, I had something on the lever, I had something on the back tyre. I'm not slipping for anybody. I'm not gonna make it easy for anybody. Now, obviously how I locked it there was foolishness, innit? Because if you see my previous video, you've got an idea of what I do to protect my bike. And realistically, some of you, if you haven't got the budget for it, like I showed you previously, 20 or 30 quid, get yourself at least some air tags or something. I wouldn't go for the Apple, because obviously Apple alerts and it lets them know that it's on there, so go for something different. But have something on there. And if you're parked somewhere that either you don't normally park or you're a bit dubious about, at least you can occasionally check and make sure, okay, my bike's still in the same location I left it. If you check and your bike's not where you left it, then immediately from there you can get on the phone and call the police. You've got an idea of where your bike is going. And for the cost of some of those devices, you could probably put 2 or 3 or even 4 dotted around your bike. Have 1 or 2 in obvious places, and have 1 or 2 in places that are just, they're never gonna find it without having to strip the bike down or do some sort of madness. Like, even if you're somewhere comfortable, don't take it for granted. I think it was something like 80% of the bikes stolen are stolen from people's homes. And I was one of those in the past. I had my bike stolen from outside my house because I fell asleep and didn't go back outside to lock it up. Now, I highly doubt, and again, I can't prove this or anything like that, I highly doubt that that was the one day they came to look at the bike and that was the one day that they were lucky. I highly doubt that. I seriously think that they knew there was a bike in the area, they scoped it, they saw where it was, they knew where it parked, and I reckon they've gone there on a couple occasions, and for the fact that it was locked, they left it, waiting for their moment to slip. Now, I could be massively wrong on that, and they were super lucky, and then the first time they saw it, it was unlocked and they grabbed it. But for the time that I had that bike, which was probably about 6-7 months, that was the one time I didn't lock it, and that was the one time it went missing. So people, man, invest in some security of some sorts. It's all well and good people saying, oh, but we shouldn't have to do this, and no, but if my uncle's a man, he'd be my uncle. Yeah, I messed up. What was it? What is that saying? If my uncle's a woman, he'd be my aunt. Something like that. Anyway, whatever it is, innit? Insert the idiom here. But as much as we love to live in this safe and free society where you can do whatever you want, be free, leave your doors unlocked, leave your belongings out in the open, dress how you want, move how you want, like, it's just not that society. It's just not where we live. And we need to do what we can to remove or make those opportunities harder for others. So me, Margate the other day, I'm walking away from my bike. What do you think I did? Light look, go straight on. Same thing with Southend, light look, go straight on. Hastings, light look, go straight on. If I leave my bike anywhere, a lock or two goes on, depending on obviously where I'm going. Now, think about it as well. You think in, say, one of these events like Margate, Meltdown, or whatever they're called, Hastings, Mayday, whatever you call them, you see there's thousands of bikes. Everyone's there to appreciate bikes. Everyone's there because they have a love of bikes, they have a love of riding, and then they're just going there to just enjoy the day. Go out for a ride and enjoy the day. Who also appreciates bikes? Thieves. Now, if in a crowd like that, you had someone with bolt crops, or you had someone with a grinder, or someone with a hammer and a crowbar, or all of this stuff, someone is going to get involved. Someone is going to interfere, someone is going to intervene, and you'll probably have a group of people smacking that person up. But if you're that bike in that group of bikes that is not locked and is easy to just wheel off, all that person has to do is walk up to that bike confidently. They can do it barefaced, they can do it bellied up, because again, everyone's got their balaclavas or something on. They can just walk up to that bike confidently, act like it's there, kick it off the kickstand, scream in the background, for example, like they're going to meet whoever they're going to meet, and say, yeah, no, I'm just going to walk it over. It could be a two-stage process. That bike could have got scoped. Someone could have seen that, okay, let me just go there quickly, snap the steering lock, and then the next person comes confidently and just walks it away. And in those scenarios, unless you've got people with you who know that's your bike, and you've got people around that know that's your bike, not many people are gonna bat an eyelid. Most people will just see that and just see it's a guy wheeling his bike down the road. But if you had a little disc lock on it, for example, or you had one of those front brake locks, or you put your D-lock on it, your light lock or your hip lock, then guess what? In places like that, they're probably just going to carry on walking. Remember, 50% of the bikes stolen, according to my cook, had no form of defense on it. That's crazy. That's crazy. I might even go into the business of teething bikes. But that's my little rant over. Again, man, everyone just enjoy the day, enjoy the season coming up, and just remember, innit, nobody's untouchable. Anyone can get it, and the more aware that you are, hopefully the better you protect your belongings. So for those that ain't seen it, I'll chuck something somewhere over somewhere. I don't know how to point, but yeah, one of these directions that I pointed at, there's going to be something that's going to highlight what I do to protect my bike in London. So that will be a good place to sort of start and get some sort of ideas. Oh, and before I go, oh my gosh, I remembered something and then I forgot it. Oh yeah, that's it. I want everyone to think about where they travel to. Me personally, I I don't go anywhere I can't take my bike all the way to. So wherever it is, if I have to ride somewhere and then jump in a car or jump on a bus or jump on train or whatever, then I'm just not taking the bike. The bike's gonna stay locked up. So far, everywhere that I go with the bike, I've got somewhere semi-secure that I can keep it. And even in those semi-secure places, I get all my locks on. Remember, I'm trackered up, I've got tags on it, I've got pheromone spray on it, so again, my scent is all over this bike. And thanks to YouTube, my bike's somewhat known. And because of that, I'm just that bit more cautious about how I behave. So that was probably the last point that I would want to make, is think about where you're going, think about where you're parking, think about what security you're going to take with you, think about what devices you're going to have on the back to prevent theft, to alert people, to track it down. Just think about all of these things. Look at all of the options that you have available. Look at the budget that you have available to you. And then once you sort of got your budget in place, then you could work towards getting those pieces of equipment. Because there's nothing like, and again, I've been there, there's nothing like putting on all your kit, getting your trousers on, waterproofs on, putting your helmet on, getting ready to step out, or coming back off the train or wherever, and then your bike's not there. It's a nasty feeling. So try not to be a victim. Do what you can to make it harder for them, and put whatever measures in place you can to give yourself half a chance of getting it back if someone does get it. Now remember, if somebody wants it and they've got the willpower, they'll take it. Yeah? But that doesn't mean just wrap a plastic bag around your handlebars or putting a brick under the front tire is enough. Give them a challenge. So I'm gonna go shoot Lidl, and I'm gonna get some untoasted toast, and then I'll catch you on the next one.